Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Swinging Doors as recorded by the great country artist Merle Haggard on guitar. Now in this lesson, you're going to learn a main acoustic guitar part through the whole thing. This is going to line right up with that classic recording, and we're going to use a capo on the 5th fret. And we're also going to learn something called an alternating bass strumming pattern, and this is great for getting a classic country sound. I'm going to show you how to play it step by step, but real quick, if you're new here, if this is the first video of mine you've seen and you haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you're going to want to grab this at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales that I use to map out the entire fretboard. And this is so useful for unlocking your guitar neck. And in fact, all of the chords, the main shapes that we're going to learn in this Swinging Doors song are on this PDF as well. And all you got to do to get it is use the first link down below or just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide. All right, well, hope you enjoy that as my gift to you. And with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down how to play Swinging Doors as recorded by Merle Haggard on guitar. Now we're going to start off with the main progression, and it's 16 bars long, but I'm going to break it into 2 8-bar chunks. Here's what the first 8 bars sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so some very classic country sounding moves here. We're going to start out on a D chord. We're going to play that from the 4th string down, open 2, 3, 2. Now we're also going to use a D7 like this, which is open 2, 1, 2. So it just sort of changed from this D to D7. Now, I'm going to be doing that a lot in this song. I'm going to be playing D and then a 7th, and then I play a G and then a 7th of that. Now if that's too hard, you could just stay on D. But I think it sounds a little bit more country to get that 7th in there as well. Then from there, we're going to go to a G chord, and I'm playing just a typical G, 3, 2, open, 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 3. And then I take that top note, that 3rd fret there, and drop it down to the 1st fret for G7. So it's G to G7. Then again, we'll go D to D7, and then A7 is going to last for 2 bars. This is played from the 5th string down, open, 2, open, 2, open. So we're going to play 1 bar per chord like this. D, 2, 3, 4, then to D7, then G, then G7, then D, D7, and A7. Now, the last chord, A7, is going to last 2 bars, but what we're going to do in the final bar is just strum it once and then go. So what I like doing with this progression is adding an alternating bass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the 4th string and then the 5th string on the D chords. So notice I was going 4th string, then I was strumming down, up, then 5th string, then down, up. So it's alternating 4, 5, 4, 5 for the D chord. Same for the D7. Basically any type of D, you're going to do that pattern. Then G, we're going to alternate 6, 4, 6, 4 like this. Back to D, 4, 5, 4, 5. Then on the A, we're going to go 5, 6. And then we'll go That's just a bass line there on the 5th string. Open, 2, 4. So all together it sounds like this. Strum, walk the bass up. All right, then we're gonna essentially play almost the same thing again. We're just gonna have a little variation at the end. It's gonna sound like this. And then we're back to the top. So this is the second half of the verse, the final 8 bars. Remember I said it's 16 bars long, but I like to kind of take it just in sections here. So if you need to, rewind the video and practice that first part, and then that's going to help you even more for this. Here we're going to start the same way, D, D7, G, G7. Then here we're going to go D for 1 bar, A7 for 1 bar, back to D for 2 bars. And that's with the lyrics, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. And there's that walk up again. I'm playing the 4th string this time though, because I'm on the D chord. So instead of strumming A and going A, 0, 2, 4, now I'm playing D, 0, 2, 4, because I'm on a D chord, but then we're actually looping back around to the top of the progression, which is D as well. So here's the second half played as one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here's the whole progression, the main progression played as one piece, so all 16 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. And second half, swinging doors. Now, there is a little intro and an interlude. So now that you've got that main progression, that's basically the whole song. But when we play the song at the very beginning, we actually start on the second half of the progression. So we go like this. These are the interludes and the intro. Now when we end, we repeat that tag. Always here at home, the closing time. We do that again. Always here at home, the closing time. That's just a typical country ending. D, then play the 5th string, A, then strum a D again. So remember, if those bass notes, the alternating bass notes and being able to hit one string and then strum is too hard, just slow it down and practice that individually. And as just another way of playing it, you could just strum the chords as well. And then over time, you can build into that more alternating bass sound. And just strumming it is going to get you a great country sound as well. So either way is totally cool. Obviously, in the long term, the more you can do do, the better, but just start with where you're at and then build from there. And to help you even more, be sure to pick up my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And as I mentioned, the main chord shapes that we covered in today's video are on this page as well. So if you want to see those diagrammed out, just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Next, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know your #1 struggle with guitar right now. Just comment it down below so I can make some more videos here on the channel helping you out. As always, thanks for spending some time with me today, and we'll see you in another video real soon.